I mean, the spinach dip.
As a meal?
All of this, what I'm gonna order, you can do this to go.
To go?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. And then I'm gonna get some for my 12-year-old because he eat like a man. So I get the fries. And then I might want to get us something to eat tomorrow because I ain't gonna feel like cooking.
Okay, now hold on for a minute. How much stuff did you just order? How much you got, ma'am? How much you got?
I have, so I already put in the wings. Those are going to come for here. And then I have a spinach dip.
Spinach dip to go.
Buffalo sandwich to go.
Buffalo
and
sandwich to go. Chicken tenders to go.
Yeah, I got
That's all I have for
I got 3 children, you know that.
You got 3 children.
Yeah, so I'm gonna order all this stuff.
Buffalo sandwich to go. Chicken tenders to go.
Yeah,
That's all I have for now.
That's a lot to go. You might as well go. That's too much. I can't. And this is our first date. Ain't trying to be funny. This is our first date. I'm not taking care of your children. Am I crazy or she crazy? I mean, I'm just trying to. Am I crazy or she crazy?
she's not trying to get it.
It's our first date. Y'all supposed to take care of your children.
I'm not going
Look,
to get him.
I don't give a damn. Where you from? Look, I'm so sorry. We need to talk about it. We need to time out. Keep the other stuff we ordered, but we're going to time out on the 15 to go order.
Okay.
I didn't know you had kids. You didn't tell me you had kids.
Okay. I'll be back.
Yeah, be back. We got to talk about this.
What do you think? Why would you wait?
How you doing, YouTube family? Today is Sunday, March 23rd, 2025. It's your man, Big D, and I'm back with another one. Want to thank all you good folks out there in YouTube land that continue to rock out with my son and I. We greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Well, family, I don't know if this was a skit or not, or they just, fronting, but if it's not a skit and this woman is expecting this man to pay for her 3 kids on their first date, that's a problem. That's a huge problem, and it's a red flag. And even if this was a skit and they just saw they fronting, well, guess what? I'm gonna react to it because this kind of delusionalness happens all the time. You meet a woman and your first date, she ordering all this food, she don't even eat it, just gonna waste it. If not that, then she wanna order all these to-go meals. Come on, family. Gotta do better than that. Gotta do better than that, ladies. You can't expect a dude you just met that this is his first date with you, and you thinking that for whatever the reason, because you got 3 kids at home and one of your kids eat like a grown-ass man, that it's his responsibility to feed them. No, ma'am, I can't get down with that. Now, if you are going to perhaps pay for your children's meals, then that's one thing. Maybe he pay for your meal and you pay for your children's meals. I think you could do that. I think that would be fair. But anything short of that is BS, family. And like I said, I don't know if this is just a skit or whatnot, but I want to say that even if it is a skit, there is some truth to it. There is a lot of truth to it. And for men nowadays, this is our reality. Because you have more women who believe that a man should just, they first date, he ought to just be able to spend, a couple $100s on her, because, if he really wants her, he has to apply pressure. So applying pressure, what does that mean exactly? Well, so if you ain't willing to drop a whole bunch of money, perhaps on her, perhaps pay for the babysitter, and then get them badass kids some takeout, I guess that's her definition of applying pressure. And you know what? I call bullshit on that. Because there was a time when, women applying pressure to a woman would be, you hit up a couple times a day. What I'm saying? If y'all just meeting, what I'm saying, and y'all not in a relationship and you are pursuing her, you hit up a couple times, text her, maybe call her, hey, how you doing? Just checking on you and whatnot. If you had an opportunity to, I know there were times when I was a young man, I would, if I was off, perhaps maybe take them some lunch or something. But that was after we had been probably in a relationship. It wasn't in the early phase of it. So if we was in a relationship and we kicking it, and you looking out for me and I'm looking out for you, yeah, I might do little nice things like that. But on the first date, we just now meeting, nah, you're delusional if you think I'm going to, spend enormous amount of money on you now. Yeah, Big D like to eat too. And when Big D go out to eat, perhaps sometime Big D might want to treat himself to Ruth's Chris, right? But that don't mean I gotta on our first date, I gotta take you to Ruth's Chris. See, the problem is that women in the West have gotten so, I'm not going to say, yeah, being delusional has a lot to do with it, but I want to say it's called entitlement. They feel so entitled that if a man is not perhaps able to do the things for her that she is believing that she deserves, well, then he a brokey. So just because a man ain't willing to part ways with his finances, he a brokey. But my question is always this. So what does this man get by parting ways with his finances? Some beat up box that somebody else done had opportunity to tamper with and play with and unwrap and knock the walls loose? So I'm supposed to be okay with, on my first date, taking you to dinner and feeding your badass kids to get what? Some used box? Now, it's one thing if I take you on a date and you don't have this crazy ass expectation that I got to take you on a date to a 5-star restaurant and I don't have to feed your little offspring. And then you gave me some box that was used up, then I will be a little bit more understanding perhaps. I will be a little bit more understanding because unfortunately, when you have this mindset that your used up commodity that you have to barter and trade with, in your mind, this commodity is worth millions. But in reality, that little commodity, it's only worth what somebody's willing to pay for it. And it goes for anything. It goes for a house, a car, some jewelry. You guys know, you know what I'm getting at. So it's how, you know what I'm saying, how your valuation system is may be different from this person's valuation system. You might say, for example, that, you know what I'm saying, your little time and your little box might be to you, that might be worth millions, right? But to me, as the consumer, the one that has to perhaps part ways with some of his resources, which resources just don't mean money, gentlemen. Your time is a resource too, because if you don't have the time, then more than likely you ain't gonna be able to create resources. So time is a huge resource. And the unfortunate part of it is every day that you wake up is a day closer to the other side, to being, pushing up daisies, dead. You know what I mean? So time is a commodity that it is priceless, but every day that goes by, you losing some of it. So in closing, I don't know if this was a skit or not, but even if it was not a skit, it is a reality in 2025. And ladies, stop overvaluing what you think your worth is on the dating market. I know you think that, you priceless, but ma'am, in reality, no, it's not what you think it is. But family, what say you? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Well, family, always remember, be more tomorrow than you were yesterday. Peace.